Hello everyone, my name is Eramelisse de Castro. I'm a health educator and a mental health trainer, and I've been working in the mental health field for both the public and the private sector now for more than a decade. I am a mental health advocate and I identify as someone who has lived experience. I'm here today to partner with the Santa Clara County Library District to talk about learning and understanding the basic concepts about anxiety. According to the National Institutes of Health, nearly 1 in 3 of all adolescents aged 13 to 18 will experience an anxiety disorder. So, what is anxiety? According to the American Psychological Association, it is defined as an emotion characterized by feelings of tension, worried thoughts, and physical changes like increased blood pressure. When an individual is faced with anxiety, the body's initial response is to avoid the situation and want to get away from it. Why is that? Well, the sympathetic nervous system part of our brain, when triggered, it activates what we call a fight or flight response. This fight or flight response, or also known as the acute stress response, then prepares our body to either fight or flee from the threat or perceived danger. It actually originated from our primal ancestors, and when they're faced with danger, their instinct is to fight or flee from the situation. Let's look into recognizing the different stages of anxiety. Let's use public speaking as an example. According to studies, fear of speaking in public, or glossophobia, is very common. So here's the scenario. You're about to speak in front of an audience, and so the first stage is anxiety. You're confronted with the situation and you feel nervous. You may have constant thoughts of worrying and fear. And some physical symptoms may be sweating, heart beating, worrying thoughts, tensions in parts of your body, trouble breathing. The second is avoidance, and that is when you want to just leave or get away from the situation. And the third part of the cycle of anxiety is short-term relief, where your symptoms slightly go away and the brain tricked you that it was okay avoiding the situation. It is short-lived, but it has potential repercussions. And the fourth stage is long-term anxiety growth. And that's when you've avoided the situation, it went away, or you think it went away, but it has longer effects in our body and mind, because our brain recognized that when I don't face my fears, I felt good, or I was okay. And when anxiety comes back, it would actually be worse the next time. And avoidance is more likely to happen again. So the question is, how do we approach and break this cycle? How can you prevent yourself from spiraling down? Well, there are several avenues you can take to break the cycle, and I'll share with you a few of those. One is utilizing your healthy coping skills. When confronted with the situation, tap into your list of coping mechanisms and use it. And some that I have used before are breathing exercises, taking a step back to look at the bigger picture, listen to calming music, or reach out to people I trust. Another one I would like to share is confronting your fear. I know you're probably thinking, what? How am I supposed to do that? Well, baby steps. You have to confront your fears in small increments and eventually slowly work your way up to facing bigger fears you have in life. Confronting anxiety may feel as if the discomfort is greater, but in the long run, you are actually strengthening your coping skills and retraining your brain that what was originally perceived as a threat isn't actually a threat at all. Also, with the help of a mental health professional, you can work side by side and find ways to break this cycle and approach fearful situations in a healthy manner. Before I end this video, I want to share with you a positive quote, and that is from the great Martin Luther King Jr., and that is, "You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step." With that, thank you for watching this video. Be well and be kind to yourself.